We clean restaurants every single night, every single day, and we also provide dish teams for larger spaces like hotels or event spaces. I have a history in hospitality. I worked at Pastis for 14 years. I eventually left as maitre d' and front of house manager. So we're really coming from a place of the restaurant's point of view versus a cleaning company's point of view. It's important to us that when we hear from a chef or from a manager or from the dish person that there's a problem, that we understand why that's a problem in advance. So we're anticipating what their problems are and what their needs might be. All kitchens look very different at the end of a shift. There are other kitchens where the volume is really high and they're knocking that food out and it's crazy time and it's go time for the entire day. So our team are amazing. They're very passionate about the work they do. They're very responsible. We use an app that's specifically made for cleaning that allows them to post pictures and communicate with each other and do checklists and their inspections. But my favorite thing about the app is it translates automatically for everybody. So we can have a team from all over the world all working in the same kitchen and there's no problem with communication. A chef in the middle of the day could reach out to me and say, hey, we're seeing water under the ice machine. Have you guys been seeing this? Do you know what's going on? And we can get an answer for them within minutes because we can post it on this particular app, and our team is very excited to chime in and share what's going on. We've actually introduced restaurants to it before just for them to be able to be involved with what we're doing, but it's you know, you can do supplies, you do your clocking in on this app, all kinds of stuff.
So the operators have access to the app as well for feedback?
Right, our client, yes, exactly. Yeah, they can participate in the chats. They can participate in filing, oh, hey, please take care of this. The app also holds information about the location. Only the cleaners who work at this location would be able to see the chat for this location, including anyone who subs at this location, including all the supervisors, myself, and our area managers. What we do in particular is tailor cleaning plans to fit our spaces. So if it's a beautiful space like this, we're saying, what do they really need? What's actually important to them? And we work out how we're cleaning equipment according to what the chef wants. We work out how we're cleaning the front of house according to what the front of house team wants. And it's one of the good things about having an outsourced cleaning company is we got a couple of people right behind them, including supervisors, that know that it's life or death if this kitchen gets done by 6 a.m. So they make miracles happen every night. For the cleaners, they're excited about getting their thing done just as much as we can get very excited about completing a shift. And then at the end of the shift, when you've done it, there's this amazing sense of accomplishment. Boy, we just did this. So when we talk about cleaning, nobody wants to talk about cleaning. In fact, I've only, like this last week, come across a situation where they asked us actually about how we clean the kitchen. Nobody cares. Nobody ever wants to know. What do they want to know? Numbers, money. How much is this going to cost, right? Nobody wants to pay for it. What the difference is between in-house cleaning or hiring a company out. Why do you want to suggest to somebody, hey, you might want to think about having another company do this, right? And I took an example of, let's say, an imaginary restaurant that's a mix of pasties, Grand Central Oyster Bar, and Le Crocodile in Le Croc. This restaurant, we need 3 people a night to clean this big boy, right? For about 6 hours. If you're doing this in-house, we have all of our regular costs associated. Let's bear in mind that a cleaning employee in general, industry-wide, the average for turnover rate is 200%. It's a lot of time that a chef or a manager or an HR department is spending hiring, vetting, onboarding, and then rehiring, vetting, and onboarding. It just takes a lot of everybody's time. When that person doesn't show up, whose problem is it? Is it the other guys in the kitchen? Is this chef's problem now to figure out how this kitchen's going to be cleaned by morning? Like, how is this going to get worked out? It's quite a problem. It's a problem that requires OT hours, which is awful, and what it would be for a company like ours to come in. So in that case, 3 people at a restaurant those sizes. So the costs for the company to do it in-house is about $33,000 less per year than if we did it, or another company like us. That number is less than 1% of revenues. In fact, it's a 0.20% of revenues for a restaurant that size. We're happy to be helpful with estimating these kinds of things or explaining these things.
There's this time that's needed that if you want your in-house team to stick around and do these things, they can complete the job.
Yep.
So that really stuck out to me when you were talking about the things that you offer.
Very true point. And you know what the bigger one is right now? Garbage pickup.
Yes.
Aren't we all sitting around waiting for this garbage truck to come? And then you got to get those bins right back inside. You have to clean the bins. Where are you cleaning them? Are you getting this done in time for service? Are you getting this done in time for the residential building that surrounds the restaurant to be happy with what you're doing and not filing complaints?